Hello everyone, welcome to Top 10 Character Moments. Today we're breaking down my list for the top 10 best Jack Sparrow moments. Wait, I meant Captain Jack Sparrow moments. Be sure to tune in every Friday to watch my latest top 10 video. In each video, I will break down my list for a specific character's best moments and why I like them so much. Just remember, this is my personal list, so you don't have to agree with it, but I ask you respect my opinions as I will respect yours. Now, for those who don't know, I'm Ryan Brower. I run another YouTube channel called Sector for Nerds, where I do all sorts of things. So I ask not only you subscribe to this channel, but also Sector for Nerds, as it would really mean a lot to me. Thanks, guys. Alright, before we get into the top 10 list itself, here's a few honorable mentions. First up, Little Seasoning, eh? Why? Just cuz.
Oh, bugger. Little Seasoning, eh?
In our other honorable mention, outsmarting Murtuck and Milroy. It's actually easier than you think. The two are complete idiots. Jack had several encounters with them, and all of them are funny. Alright, let's get into the top 10 list itself. Here we go. At number 10, killing Blackbeard. Barbossa may have been the one to stab him with the sword, but Jack delivered the final blow in a very Jack way, lying about which cup contained the mermaid's tear. Smooth move, Jack. Real smooth. At number 9, trying to one-up Barbossa. While in Davy Jones' locker, both men try to establish why they are the captain of the Black Pearl. At one point, Barbossa pulls out the telescope to scout ahead. Jack pulls one out too, but it's very tiny. And then a little bit later, once they get back to the real world, he's got one that's like 5 times the size of Barbossa's. At number 8, I got a jar of dirt. It's been memed to death, but it's still funny nonetheless. The best part was, there's supposed to be the heart of Davy Jones inside this jar of dirt, but there's nothing in the jar of dirt except dirt.
Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
At number 7, returning to take out the Kraken. At first, the man fled like a coward while everyone else was fighting, but he came back to deliver the shot that took down the Kraken. Well, for a moment anyway. But it allowed everyone enough time to escape before it returned to take down the Pearl, and Jack thanks to Elizabeth. At number 6, this is the day you will always remember. A line first said when Jack is making an escape from the East India Trading Company. It was a very funny moment. A very Jack-like way of escaping. The line is used in other moments of the franchise as well, including Jack's escape from the Peligostos. At number 5, stuck in Davy Jones' locker. This scene is freaking hilarious. From all the Jacks, to him trying to pearl the Black Pearl with a rope, to being followed by rocks. It's all great. At number 4, Up is Down. The scene shows off the genius of Jack Sparrow, but in a very light-hearted and funny way. Running back and forth from one side of the ship to the other, and eventually getting the whole crew to do it with him. This would lead to them escaping the locker and making it back to the real world. Also, shout out to Hans Zimmer for composing the Up is Down theme. It's my favorite piece of music in those films, besides the Maiden Pirate theme. At number 3, killing Barbossa. Jack had been waiting a long time for this moment. The chance to kill the man who stole his ship, his crew, and his life. Jack went to great lengths to end this once and for all. He even stole a piece of Aztec gold and became cursed like Barbossa did. Jack told Will Turner to wait for the opportune moment to lift the curse, and that he did. As the minute Jack shot Barbossa with his pistol, that only ever had one bullet in it, Will returned the last piece of gold with his blood, and the curse was lifted. Meaning the only thing Barbossa ever felt since the curse was the coldness of death. Really sad, actually. At number 2, letting Will stab the heart of Davy Jones. This was definitely Jack Sparrow's most selfless moment in the series, and interchangeable with my number 1. He could have easily just stabbed the heart himself and become captain of the Flying Dutchman. He had no problem sacrificing Will as a servant to Jones in the dead man's chest, but deep down, he did really care about Will, and he wanted him to live. And in the back of his mind, he also had another genius plan up his sleeve, because the man's smarter than he looks. Which all leads to my number 1 Jack Sparrow moment, springing the trap on Cutler Beckett. Yes, this was a team effort, but it was Jack's brilliant plan that made it all happen. After the Pearl defeated the Dutchman, Jack wanted the Pearl to be put in a vulnerable position that would leave them a sitting duck for the Endeavor, Beckett's command ship, to easily wipe them out. Beckett believed Jack did this to honor their agreement made earlier, but it wasn't that. In the words of Admiral Akbar, "It's a trap." The Dutchman made its return, and since Will stabbed the heart of Jones, he's to be the next captain of the Dutchman. Working together, both ships made their way toward the Endeavor and destroyed it. But again, I want to point this to the intelligence of Jack. Both this moment and the last one are interchangeable, because one shows off Jack's selflessness and the other his intelligence.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
So there you have it, guys. That's my list for the top 10 Captain Jack Sparrow moments. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Jack moments are and why. Also, stay tuned every Friday for a new episode of Top 10 Character Moments. Next week, I'll be breaking down my picks for the top 10 best moments of T'Challa, aka Black Panther. Thank you all for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.
I have an army. We have a Hulk.
I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it? I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it? I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt.